Hey guys, welcome back. It's the year 1304. Pretty big year for us, I'm not gonna lie. It's Roland and Miriam's birthday, and Roland's our heir right now. It's also a Mabel, and she's our cousin. So just quick check-in on the family tree. This is how it is before we roll, because it may be changing a lot. The other thing I wanted to mention about this one in specific, this one I also got from Megan Plays Sims. It's the website I use is Family Echo. I like it a lot because you can click into people. Also, sorry, side story. He is having an affair with the priest. Yeah, happened without me knowing. Anyway, they're also aging up today too, so we'll get them married off as well probably today. Anyway, so that's why I'm really into this website, just so we know that's why I'm using it. Anyway, okay guys, I'm just putting it off. I'm really scared because Roland's at first. Okay, for toddlers. No, 4, 8, or 12. Okay, roll. Oh my god, he left. Okay. He left. Hey guys, it's all good. I didn't have any doubts. Okay, Miriam. Weird that happened twice. Okay. And then I guess we'll go over here. So no 7s for the twins. Okay. Oh, natural 20. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, so they're also good. I'll move everyone. Actually, maybe I should do this right now because I will forget. Both of our people lived. That's so good. I don't even know what I was scared for. 4.5 years. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You know what? We started at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. We start there. Maybe this technically is a half. Whoa. Oh, sorry. They become children here. That's crazy. I also think I definitely messed them up. 1? Yeah, whatever. I'll figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a half. No, maybe I didn't. Anyway, whatever. That's when we're gonna age them up. Even if I'm wrong. Actually, I'm gonna assume that I am wrong. And I think I'll put them there. Because they'll age up the same year. It doesn't really matter. Okay, anyway. And I rolled for both of them. I did. I remember I did. A natural 20. Okay. How long are they teens for? Teens for 7 years. Whoa. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't make sense. Math isn't mathing. What? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. There it is. Math started to math. Okay. Using my finger in real life, I think it's this year. Ooh, yeah. Cool. That's when they turn into our young adults. Okay, and then a Mabel. So we're back to the toddlers. No, 4, 8, or 12. Oh my gosh, that was so close to an 8. That could have been bad, but it wasn't. Okay. No one died this year. That's great. That makes me so freaking happy. 4.5 years. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a half. What am I doing? I feel like I'm messing this up. Oh, I'm counting this year. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. Yeah. I'm just messing this up really bad. That's what this is. I will also double check my stuff in a bit, because this is technically 4 years from when they age up. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. Yeah. This is me just messing it up really bad. That's great. Anyway, it's looking good. It's looking great. I'm also probably at the end gonna marry some people off because we have a few singles. I'll marry them off at the end of the episode, I think, and then we'll figure it out. But also, here's just an overview of all this stuff really quick. Yeah. Well, that's it. No one died. Guys, I'm so excited. Okay. My story has not changed. Let's get into the video. Hello guys, so we're starting off with just some cast stuff. I'm sorry also if it's kind of jumpy. I don't really know how to fix that. Hopefully my talking covers it. Normally it looks better when it's in YouTube, but I find that when I edit it, it looks a lot more choppy, and I'm sorry if it is choppy. Guys, this took me forever. It took me like this whole video took me like 2 days of like 2.5 hour sessions, like literally so much footage. That's why this video is so long. I also realized that I can't fast forward as much because I have so many toddlers and people in my house now, so it's hard to get everyone to sleep to fast forward like on triple time, you know. Anyway, I'm just updating the family tree right now. I hope everyone's well. This one just took me forever. Hopefully the next episode won't take me as long because I'm gonna probably film it right after this. But awesome day today, guys. I'm pretty excited for the story. Everyone's alive and well, and also someone was born. I don't know who was born actually. Who was born? I think that was Mel Dubois. Yes! So that's our cousin. So that's Goss the Second's daughter. Yeah, there, I put it in. It's Yay. Hey, I'm so excited. Oh, someone else was born. Oh, I think this is our other cousin. Yes, this is our other cousin, Francis. Blodries. I'm really bad with names. It's horrible. And I picked it. So, anyway, now they have an heir. Oh, and weird highlighting stuff, but now they have an heir. I'm so excited. Sorry, and then I just do some pregnancy stuff. So, where we last ended up was, basically Roland, this is me messing with something. I'm gonna add a mod to make the club size bigger and invite anyone to the club, so I can have everyone in my on my like known list. It'll just make everything way easier. Sorry, a lot of this is just maintenance to begin, and I'm really sorry, but okay, just to leave off, to recap, Civ and Ro did some not nice things. They basically both cheated on their spouses, had children out of wedlock. Well, she's pregnant. Don't know if it's his. We will find out later if it is, because she does give birth in this episode. I also just made the rooms way bigger, because the children's room bigger, because we are gonna have so many kids. Like, the longer I think about it, the more I'm like, oh no. Not oh no. I'm like excited because I don't play like this normally, and this whole series has really put me out of my status quo, I guess, so I'm really hyped for it. And also I got a bunch of new CC, and I'm super excited, and I think it like really completes the vibes. I still haven't done the mod list. I just want it to look really nice. It started, it's just not finished. I'm gonna get on that later, because I'm in the middle of something. Also, guys, I'm gonna find a CC thing. I'm gonna find a CC for chamber pots, because I read the rules. We can have chamber pots, so I'm gonna find something so we don't have to go pee in that freaking bush all the time. I also tried to make that like barrel thing work. It's like a shower. I don't really mess with it, so we went back to the tub we had before. And I'm gonna find a double bed that works for our style, like the medieval style, because that is a good bed, because that bed that we currently have is so cheap. No one's rested. It sucks. Anyway, it's bad, and Amis is like constantly about to fall asleep, so it sucks, but so we're gonna do that. Oh my gosh, okay, so we start off with Goss the second coming over saying, what have you said to my mother-in-law, you scallywag? I just came here to laugh at you, and this is the life you lead now. I didn't invite him over, he just came over. And basically he said, leave me and my life alone. Like, Roll is just so sick of this stuff that he doesn't want to be a part of. He wants to be completely severed from the Earl Dubois. Like, his father is a horrible man. Goss is a horrible son. Like, it's just all horrible. Anyway, so he basically says, please get out of my house. My wife is currently in labor, like she was too. Get out of my home. I don't want to be... Don't talk to me again. I didn't say anything to Yvette. Maybe you should learn her name, you jerk. Whatever. Basically, and then Goss says, talk to anyone from the York family again and you will regret it. You are the scum of the earth. Truly, this is where you belong. And guess who gets the title and not you? Because I think Goss II was always so jealous of Roll because he got what he wanted. Like, he got to be the Earl. But, you know, I think also partially Goss, like, conspired with his father to get rid of Roll. Anyway, baby, this is Wymond Dubois. So he's a son. So we have a backup in case Roland dies, which, knock on wood, I don't want Roland to die. I think he's such a sweetheart. I love his character. I have so many ideas for him. So anyway, they are just, and obviously Amis knows that, like, her brother-in-law was here, and she didn't say anything to Earl because obviously he's pretty upset about it. Like, no offense, but he very obviously wants to be clean, cut away from this thing. And again, we didn't really recap before, but I just thought I'd recap right now. The nuns have, or the clergy at least, have been informed that Amis may not be a fit mother, so they had to come and talk to her every, I don't know, like few months, whatever. And so she's like, when are they coming? I guess, you know, because she hasn't been getting any letters, anything of the sort. Like, when are they coming? I don't know how this works. So she finds Haiwa, like, just about to, like, come and check in on them. She says, when are you guys coming? Like, I thought this was part of the whole deal. Like, I need to prove to you that I'm not like this. I don't want people to think that I'm an unfit mother. And she says, we've been trying to, like, contact you for months and months and months. What are you talking about? I came here because you hadn't responded to our messages. And she says, I have not gotten anything. That is crazy. Please just, like, let me know what the deal with this is because I need to prove myself. And then she is a Baudelaire. I can't remember what her name is. I'm horrible. I'm really bad. She comes over, it's basically neighbor coming over just to, you know, check in on them. Vivian Baudelaire came in, helped, whatever, then left. Amis was like, she feels weird about this in some way. Like, why is she here? You know? But she doesn't really, whatever. It's a friend. We'll just go with it. And, you know, like, even Ross seems to be getting along with her. So, whatever. Like, and obviously I'll entertain this woman. Also, this is another person I just recently added. The man at the door. He's not important to the story. Irrelevant. So Vivian's just like, hey, like, I don't know. I'm sorry to say this, but you guys are kind of living in squalor. Like, this kind of sucks. And Amis is, like, obviously offended and saying, like, don't you live in the same circumstances I do, you jerk? And she's like, well, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to say, like, listen, also, he came to the door, but then when I load back in, he left, so just ignore this part. Goss is not at her home. This is a side plot. He will come later. The father. Anyway, I just realized that there's a bunch of, like, issues with the family members right now, so I'm just gonna put a pin in that right now. What you need to know is Goss II, Roll's brother, came and said, leave stop talking about me. And then Roll says, you stop talking about me, and then you won't have to come to my home, okay? And then Goss the second is like, you're gonna regret this, okay? That's the story. Don't know why the dad came. Whatever. So Misa's like obviously offended, like, please leave, Vivian. What the heck? This is so weird. And she leaves, and there's not much more about that yet. But just remember her. Remember Vivian. She will come back. Anyway, so honestly, this is just a lot of, like, childcare stuff. Straight up. It's a lot of childcare stuff. Sorry for my absence. I know I'm the worst. Pretty busy with life stuff, work, you know, happy. I'm trying to have this episode out, hopefully soon, and then the next episode I'm probably gonna record right after this. So then I'll have hopefully 2 in the tank, and I can just maybe start backlogging. That's my dream. That's where I'm at right now, but we'll see what happens. Okay. So anyway, our girl Charlotte is like leveling up her skills. She is so on it. She's so on top of it. And she's like such a good big sister too. I was just thinking this. I think Charlotte had a lot of like hardship growing up. Like, she lost her twin sister, you know, and she has some sort of like, she's kind of envious of Roland and Miriam, because she never got to have like this relationship with her twin, because she died so young, or she went missing but died so young. And I know they're only like like toddlers, but I just want to have some sort of storyline that doesn't revolve around the two of them, because I do have a bunch of kind of ideas for each one of them. Like, I want Charlotte to be kind of very musically inclined, and I think that's what's gonna get her out of this like life, you know. Anyway, irrelevant. Amis has also been learning how to read and write and stuff late at night or early in the morning when Roll is not awake. Also, just side thing, I aged up the Roll and Miriam in Cass, and so Roland is so glitched. Do you know the infant glitch where like they keep reverting back? Like, it's weird. So the whole time you will see in the corner like Roland got the gassy quirk. Like, it's so annoying, and I cannot fix it until hopefully it gets patched, but I don't think it'll be fixed like not soon at least, because this has been going on forever. So I'm gonna try to avoid aging them up in Cass now. Oh my god, see? Sorry, they're so cute. Whatever. I don't know. It's super annoying. Ignore it. Sorry guys. I wish I could do something to fix it. Anyway, so Wyman just became an infant. He is so cute. I think he's gonna look a lot like Amis, and I'm so excited for it. Like, he's gonna be such a cute little kid. Oh, I love him. Anyway, so Charlotte, I think she has a lot of resentment, but she also like totally rises to the occasion. Like, she loves her little siblings. She tries to, even though they're all still young and they're all very close in age, she tries to be some sort of mentor for them, and she knows kind of that even from this young of an age that her mom does a lot of the house chores and stuff, so she tries to help when she can. Like, she talks to Wyman and helps entertain Wyman when she's out in the field, or like tries to help by like entertaining the children, her siblings, when she's out making food. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just she tries to help in any way she can as a whole. I also went to the store to get sugar and flour, because I'm gonna download a mod where we can make that stuff, but right now we can't. So anyway, I also turned off the prepared food thing, so we can just make the food with what we have, because I don't want to have like anyway, irrelevant, so irrelevant. And then Miriam, my sweet little Miriam, she is so obsessed with her dad. Like, it's bad, because Roll hates Miriam, still to this day. Like, Roll is like, the guilt doesn't leave him constantly. He's like, Miriam reminds me of Cecilia. I don't know what to do. Like, she outlived Cecilia, and that's fully my bad. Like, I don't know what to do about that, you know? And so she just hates him. But Miriam wants so bad to be like her father. Like, she wants his affections and his, like, constantly, like, the autonomy stuff. Like, you know how, like, the Sims will do what they want? Constantly, she's going to Roll. Asking for Roll for stuff, like, interacting with Roll. But I have to, like, not, because obviously, oh my goodness, I think I just showed it. I don't know, actually. I don't know if I did show it. Wait, I need to see something, because, you know, Sif is just, no, I didn't. So Sif just also, we've found out that she is pregnant. That Sif, by letter, that's how I'm gonna do it, is Roll has found out that Sif is pregnant, and she doesn't know what to do, firstly, and secondly, Roll finds out, and then guess who shows up the door at 9 o'clock at night? The clergy. Vice, the girl who ratted her out, but Amis doesn't know that she did that yet. Anyway, and Hywa's been our girl, you know, and she's just so excited to finally show them that, listen, like, I'm not this person. And guess who shows up? Roll. Roll says, why are there nuns at my house? Get off my property. We do not want your kind here. We obviously are God-fearing people, but what are you saying? And so Roll never knew that she was under investigation, that the clergy were going to take her children, you know. And also they just go around the back of the house to say, like, listen, although their marriage may be a little on the rocks, she is a perfect mother. I see nothing wrong with this new baby that she's had. And then Vice is like, listen, I don't know, I think we should still monitor her. I worry because she was so obsessed with this prophecy. And and her intuitions that she's afraid that Amis believes these quote-unquote premonitions is real, you know? And Amis, obviously, no offense, she's been right every step of the way, but obviously like, the church needs her to believe that it's God, not, like, her, you know? Anyway, so she passes. Right now, they're just, like, they're gonna hopefully tone it back with the visits. We'll see, though, because, again, she's missed how many visits because she never knew. And Roll never knew either because, obviously, Amis didn't want him to know that people thought she was an unfit mother and all this stuff, but he's just so mad about the nuns, and the baby's crying, and Miriam won't leave him alone. He just snaps. He just starts screaming at Miriam and says, you know, I hate you. I hate you as my daughter. I wish it was Cecilia and all this stuff. And Miriam, like, never knew Cecilia. So she's like, what are you talking about? Like, obviously she knew of Cecilia. And she's also just really upset because the one person she really truly looks up to is just screaming at her. And Amis just doesn't want to get involved, even though she should have. If she was a real one, she would have stopped that screaming fit. But I don't know, the relationship between Miriam and Roll are on the rocks, except Roll will never reciprocate this affinity that Miriam has for her father, and it makes me sad because I wish he did. I truly wish it. And I don't know, like, originally he wasn't supposed to be such a jerk, but he is. Anyway, sorry. So yes, right before the nuns came, he found out of her pregnancy, and he is distraught. He is so sad, so angry, and obviously it causes him to snap at the nuns and his daughter and all this stuff, okay? But he seriously doesn't know what to do. Also, there is no computer. What are you talking about right now? I'm just making sure that I updated my MCC that all the settings are the same. Anyway, so he doesn't know what to do, and he doesn't go to talk to her because he needs to be he needs to be very disconnected from the situation because everyone believes that it is Edric's. Edric is Civ's husband. Edric's kid. So obviously he's not gonna go start messing around and trying to find out who, what, when, or why when everyone already thinks it's just another Godfrey child. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's none of his business, but if he did father that child, you know, like, he wants to be a part of it because he does love his children. Like, with Miriam, he doesn't like her because he's a constant reminder of what he doesn't like in himself, you know, and the guilt that he feels surrounding all this Cecilia stuff. That's why he doesn't like her, but he loves Miriam, you know? Like, there's a difference. That's what I'm trying to say. But if it is his kid, he wants to be a part of it, a part of this kid's life, you know? So, I mean, we'll have to see. Because if it comes out looking like him, what are they going to do, firstly? It's not like his reputation can be, like, any more dragged through the mud. Also, I'm saying like a lot. I don't know why. It's not my normal vocab. We will see. Well, like, it is. But I'm saying it a lot, and I don't normally. Anyway. So yeah, that's it. His whole dilemma is whether or not he needs to acknowledge it. And also, this lady she's a time traveler, just ignore her. Like, you know, like, what is the dichotomy? Like, how much does he need to be involved with his kid? And also, if it is his kid, how ruined is he gonna be? And his reputation is already dirt poor, but he doesn't want Amis and his children to have that same legacy, you know? So he's trying hard to work through it himself and also work through it with his family, because I realized that him and Amis they're not friends anymore, and they used to be really good friends. And I think that makes him very sad. Like, because obviously he loves Amis. Like, I loved her. But he's like, I got to marry my best friend. You know? But this is also York, baby. It was bad. They never live. There it is. Here we go. You know what I'm saying. Like, I got to marry my best friend, and how lucky am I, but all this stuff that's been happening, and it's almost like it's a show. It's a medieval play. He always thinks, he's like, my life it could be turned into a play. Truly it could. Because what is even happening? What is even happening? Anyway, bottom line is he has to figure out what to do with the kid. Has to figure out what to do with, like, because he still hasn't even told her about Cecilia. Like, how does he admit that he cheated? He has another kid. And he, killed their baby. Because Amis knows. Like, she doesn't know, but she knows something. Like, he did something. Because she got that premonition. She got that skill. You know? So at the end of the day, it's like, she knows, but it would be nice probably for them to talk it out. Because they avoid a lot of things. Like, she avoids confronting Roll. Here it is. Sif's baby dies. The baby died. And we got to look at the family tree, and guess what? Guess what? The baby is his. The baby's his. Oh! But it died, so it didn't matter. But anyway, Roll doesn't know the baby's dead yet. So he's still living in this constant fear. And he should, because he is a scallywag for doing what he did. Oh my goodness gracious. But you know, now he's left in suspense on, firstly, whether or not the kid's been born. Because, you know, it's been like 9 months since that letter came. But he doesn't know if the baby's born. He doesn't know if it's lived. And also, the storyline writes itself. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it works out. Anyway, again, these toddlers have been on their grind. They're, like, leveling up. Especially Roll. I need him to be maxed out. I'm going to try really hard to make him max level in things, you know? We'll see, though. We will see, because, well, Charlotte did so good with with the skills, so we'll see. But anyway, so then Amisa's skin just starts crawling, and she's so itchy, and she has, say it with me, chickenpox, or smallpox, not chickenpox. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, she is in just so much pain, and she says, Charlotte, you're in charge. Well, actually, Dad, but your dad's asleep. I have to go to the doctor. I feel like I'm dying. She's been sick for days and days and days. She hasn't rested at all because Roll's never done anything around here. Anyway, so she goes and she spends $250, which is so much money. That's like half of a dowry, guys. That's so much money. So anyway, she does it, and she's cured. She's cured. But Roll doesn't know about how much money it was. And also, obviously, it starts thunderstorming, which sucks. So, a lot of little things that started with the stories today. We're going into the cast stuff now. Lots of little storylines, but, you know, I feel like we've kind of concluded the Cecilia stuff. We'll see, though, because I don't really think we have, like, at least not for the nuns. We'll see. We'll see. Sorry if it's been kind of jumpy. A lot of different storylines happened because over the course of like a week I had to film in increments. It was a thing. Anyway, so this year, Mal Dubois, Francis Blaudry, and Wyman Dubois were born and aged up into an infant. R. Blaudry and Anise, let's go with Anise. Blaudry, whatever, aged up into teens, and our marriage age. I'm going to marry people off camera. I know I said I would do it in the beginning of the thing. I'm going to do it off camera. This video is already super long. An unnamed York was born, but unfortunately died. An unnamed Godfrey, which also was a Dubois baby, unfortunately died. And Roland and Miriam also aged up this year. Dubois. So that's kind of the birthdays done and over with. Next year, Wyman ages up, but also Roll's sister, Malson Lee, ages up into a young adult. She married very, like, downward, like, very young, if she's almost a young adult. We'll see, though. We'll see how that goes. Also, tons of updates on the family tree today. You'll see later. So yeah, just a bunch of like little storylines started today. I will conclude a bunch next time. But overall, you know, we're like 4 years in. I'm super into this. I'm gonna film we got 1305 probably right after this. And also, sorry, isn't Amable the cutest little toddler ever? Oh my goodness. I think it's the curly hair, but she is so freaking cute. Oh my god, she's so cute. And also, the twins, the Blaudry twins, are so cute. Like, so cute. I can't marry them yet, though, because the dowry thing, we do not have $10,000. We don't have $10,000. So that sucks. But you know, overall, I'm so looking forward to it. Again, like I was saying, just a bunch of updates to the tree. Let me know in the comments below if you have any ideas or suggestions. It's still another 2-ish years before Charlotte ages up into a child, so then maybe we can get a ball rolling for that storyline, but right now it's still kind of just the parents. Bunch of things started, a bunch of things are gonna finish. I also did put the unnamed baby on the family tree, just so I could get the Godfreys on the tree. Anyway, let me know if you guys have any ideas, because I'm super open to ideas. I love feedback. I know this video has been like a little bit scrambled, and that's on me. And also my upload schedule will be more consistent. I will have this out soon, Soon as in you're watching it, so soon. I can't wait for the next upload. I hope you guys are super excited. Just as excited as I am, which the answer is I'm super hyped. I'm so excited. I put a lot of time and effort into these videos, so if you guys could just like leave a comment, like, subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I love you all. You're all the best. Seriously though, I'm really excited for this series. I know it'll take a long time, but I am really excited. Also, isn't Mal the cutest baby ever? Oh my god. Anyway, all the freaking infants are so cute. So yeah, this is our family tree currently, and I love it, and I love these videos, and I can't wait for the next one. Okay, bye everybody.